Welcome to my second video. I've decided today to talk about tablet foods, as this is an area I think that needs to be explored a bit. In front of me we've got 7 products, and I've used all of these in my tank. Now they can all be fed loose, or with the exception of the tetrahydrotabine, they can be adhered to the glass, and that's something I think we ought to have a look at today. I've decided to take the VegeTabin A, the Waterlife and the SuperTabin A, which is a more meat protein base, to show you how these respond in my own tank.
I did several of the tablets,
so let's go and have a look.
Tank. On the right hand side there are 3 meat flavoured. There's a large Waterlife algae button, and then there's one algae one to the top, and I put one on the side of the tank. The main thing with the tablets is to make sure they're quite well adhered to the tank. All you have to do is just push them against the glass, hold them for 3 or 4 seconds, and then they should be stuck to the inside of the glass. The main thing really is that the big tin foils that I've got in that tank don't just get a bottom lip underneath and prise them off, because they're notorious for it once they get on them. Sometimes find the big common plecos, if you have them in the tank, will just sit on top of one of the vegetarian ones especially, and essentially wrap the whole mouth around it so nobody else can get at it. But the smaller fish I've found tend to just hang off the back of the plecos and just let them do all the work, and then just pick the small bits out of the water. It's quite interesting to see the way different fish feed. Just give a couple of minutes and see whatever else happens. I tend to use these tablets as a good way of trying to keep a head count on the fish. The tank's large, high population of fish in the tank, and a lot stay in the weed, but as soon as you stick these to the glass you do get a good idea of what you've still got in there. Good chance to check as well to see if there's anything on the underbellies against the glass there. They're all feeding. It does create a bit of a frenzy. It also creates a bit of a mess. I don't know if you can see the suspended particles within the water, but everybody's getting something. I think that's the main thing. And if we're really lucky, the larger of the clown loaches may well emerge. There's a tail just coming out of the root now, so we'll just see what happens. We'll give another couple of minutes. One thing you might have noticed is the way that the loaches are the active feeders. They're the ones that are generally the ones that are on the tablets, and then you'll have the tiger barbs all hanging around just underneath the buttons there, and they're taking the food out of suspension. Oh, we are being visited by the big loach in the tank. She often can't resist these meat ones, so we'll see what happens here. Maybe follow up around there. But I've got all the lights on again, so this is unusual to see her out in this. And here we go. And even Fat Boy's joined us. Now that is a mouth and a half when you get that round the tablet.
Well, as you can see, it's not taken long for that big loaf to decimate that meat flavoured tablet. It helped with the synodontis breaking up a bit, but that's one of the reasons why I put so many in. It gives the smaller fish a chance to feed on some of the ones at the background. The gouramis really do like the vegetable ones, and the loaches tend to favour the meat flavours. The clown barbs, of which there are 3, and one at the bottom just moving up, they'll tend to hit anything, and they're usually the first on the food. It doesn't matter what you put in the tank, but they're usually there to break it up fairly quickly. Perhaps on another video we'll try a few different types of food and just watch the different way fish feed. There's nothing better, I think, than when you've got a tank full of fish and watch them all actively feeding. You know they're getting food, you know they're happy and well fed. So we'll just watch this for a couple of minutes. Well, I hope you enjoyed this second video. Hope you found it informative, and perhaps we'll do another one.